ideas crafted with a poet's ambition. Truth table written with life's intuition. Spices in the air singing sermons of taste. KD Moonchild paints flavors you can't waste. Come to the table, joy in your palm.
Hey everybody, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. This is KD Moonchild's World. I'm Katie, and we're here to talk taco. No, I'm kidding. It's Tuesday. How you guys doing today, huh? Hey, Teresa Levine, good to see you. Hi, Dolly. Good morning, good morning. I hope everybody is comfortable and happy and got their favorite beverage. And my hair is blowing because there's fans blowing on me. It's been freaking hot here. Hey, Swampy, good to see you, darling. Yeah, it's been flipping hot here. I got part of the Victory Garden video done, and then I just didn't want to work outside anymore. It was 101 here on Friday. Yeah. 101. That's right. That's what I said. No thanks. I was not going to be toting dirt and hauling my wheelbarrow in that heat. I stayed inside where it's nice and cool and grumbled about the fact that I had to turn my air conditioner on a whole month ahead of time. I usually try not to turn that on until like Memorial Day. And no, let's turn it on before tax day. By the way, happy tax day. Hope you guys got that all done. If you're going to do it, Kelly, hi. If you're going to do it, if you've decided not to, I fully support you as well. That's up to you. Some people, I think it would depend a lot on whether I was going to get a refund or not. You can always file late if you're going to get a refund. That's what I'm saying. Because I don't know what they're going to do. Who knows who's going to get paid what, how. That's all I got to say. I'm happy that I got paid, and I'm just taking it as each month goes along, as each day goes along, as each strange crises lately, too. Weird stuff. Like it gets too hot to move the dirt, so I'm late on starting my garden now because it's hot. That didn't help. Crisis. My refrigerator died. And the new one was delivered upside down. Oh. See, I don't have any handyman, young man, old man, man. I don't have anybody else to call to help me do stuff. So, believe me, makes you very creative when you have to figure out the angles for like leverage. So all I did was all in the angle and how I tipped the thing. Sorry, I'm looking up because I'm trying to figure out where the cat went. I think he's in the closet. Oh, he's figured out how to get clear up in the top of the shelf of the closet. He was laying here on my cards, which, by the way, I'm showing. And he was laying here in the middle of all this. Can you tell? I did work in the garden a little bit. Look at that hand. I hate that. But I think I got something that might help me fight that. I don't know. I like how it tastes. It's supposed to be good for you. Sea moss. It's a type of seaweed that they make a gel out of it, and it's really good for you. I love how it tastes, so if you like pudding consistency, then you like this stuff. It is kind of naturally sweet. I got the elderberry one. So let's see, as you can tell what I was what I pulled out. Let's see what the 100 mindful prompts. Let's see what that is today. Get us started. You see the book I got here? People are talking about it a lot right now. Thank you, Cash Peters, for talking about it. Dolly and I went through this book with you guys. Recommended a video for you to watch if you want a quick summary of this. Over a year ago, you guys. And everybody now is getting copies of it. Well, I had it on Kindle. And I decided, ooh, I want that for reference. So I got a copy. And I just got it the other day. I highly recommend you guys get it. Get it at your favorite bookstore. You want to get a good understanding and a good grasp of what's going on right now? This really does explain it. What they did was they went through and looked through history of the United States, and they discovered that we go through cycles. They call them turnings in this book. 4 of them in an 80-year period. Each one of these turnings is 20 years long. So it's basically a generation. And each one of the turnings is a different stage in our human development. Sorry if that was wiggly. Koru decided he's going to go under the bed. Okay. Kitty, what are you doing? See? Guess who? Hi, dude. Way to make an entrance. He's getting so big. Have a tail. You getting too big, boobies. Oh, don't walk on the keyboard. You'll mess us up. Thank you. This is what you called me up here. Hey, Jay. Good to see you. Yeah, so anyway, back to the book. Get this book. If you can't get the book, there are several apps that you can use that will give you a summary and a synopsis of books that are excellent. Let me tell you one of the ones that I use a lot. I don't always have time to sit down and read a book. Ah, here it is. Blinkist. Understand powerful ideas in 15 minutes. You want to read a book in 15 minutes or get the idea, the gist of a book in 15 minutes? I don't know if it's free or whatever because I haven't gotten that, point with that, but that I would highly recommend it. Let's see, who did I hear it from? Whose channel did I hear that from? Oh, David Pakman, I believe. So, let's get us a mindful prompt. These cards are so nice and easy to shuffle. I hope you guys are having a good morning so far. And those of you like Jay and I, we haven't been awake very long to know how our morning's going. Us West Coasters. I'll take this one right here. Yeah, I like this card. This is a good card. You're always trying to be normal. You will never know how amazing. Oh, sorry. If you're always trying to be normal, you will never know how amazing you can be. ChatGPT also, yeah, ChatGPT will give you a synopsis on anything. That Blinkist is strictly about books. It's like audio books, but it's condensed down into 15 minutes for most of the books. I love this. This is a Maya Angelou quote. If you're always trying to be normal, what is normal? Can someone explain that to me? I've always thought of normal as being a relative term. Two people with schizophrenia talking to each other are perfectly normal. It's relative to the to the conversation. Anyway, so if you're always trying to be normal, you'll never know how truly amazing you can be. Maya Angelou. Embrace your weirdness. What's up, weirdos? Today, do everything that makes you you. I love it. What a wonderful card for us today. That's our prompt for today. Quit trying to be normal. Be you. The the wackiest, craziest you can be. That's terrific. I love it. Love it. I love it. I love it. Embrace your weirdness today, you guys. Hey, I no longer have a fainting camera. I have a tripod with a gooseneck. So now it just is all right here. Hi, Rose Blue. Did you get my email? And I'm sorry it took me so long to answer you back. I sent you an email this morning. Glad to see you here, sweetheart. Mwah. Oh, my goodness. Okay, next step. We need to find out a stone to help us through this week. We're going to get that from the Crystallary. Illustrated Crystallary Oracle cards. This deck is, I was trying to shuffle it a while ago. Like end to end, like normal, like this kind of shuffle. And this deck is just too wide. It's kind of almost square. It's too hard to shuffle it that way. I always do it corner to corner. That's a pretty good job. I learned how to do that by watching Revealing Light, Tarot and Astrology. Marianne in Australia. That's how she always shuffles. She has arthritis. She has the same problem in her hands I have in mine. Hers was caused from chemotherapy. Mine was just caused because I beat up my dang hands. As you can tell by looking at my wrists. Right? Okay, let's see what this card is for us. Almandine Garnet. Lessons in Blood. Ooh, is that a cool card or what? It's pretty. Let's see what the deck says about it. It's the very first one in the book. Beautiful. There's a Mohs hardness of 7 to 7.5. Almandine knows your storyline. Didn't start the day that you came kicking and screaming into this world. No, it started long ago. Hey, kitty. Sorry. Let me try that again. No, it started long ago. That the stars... Where'd he go? Oh, he's going to go take a nap under the bed for a while. He went down here. Sorry. Let me start this over again. Sorry, the kitty's distracting. Here's the card. Almandine knows your storyline didn't start the day that you came kicking and screaming into this world. No, it started as long ago. So long ago that the stars have since shifted their course in the sky, and the dust of that day has hardened into stone. Your beginnings are carried in your blood. In the memory created by each DNA mutation and epigenetic tag. Blood is memory, not just your own, but that of those who came before. You can ride your own blood back to those distant knowings. Be more than that, but more than that, Almondine will help you move and shift that memory changing what gets carried forward. Sink into yourself. Your past's past, Almondine whispers. I have a tale to sell. It's a really interesting, it brings up a lot for me. I don't know about you guys, but I know that certain people in certain generations, as we're talking the turnings here, are actually chosen to help heal the DNA of family members and descendants in your family. Maybe they're maybe they're no longer incarnating anymore. Maybe maybe they've ascended to that point where they no longer have to go through reincarnation. But they left bits and pieces behind, and each one of us has a member in our generation of a family that is destined to clean that DNA. To do that, you have to know your ancestors. You have to connect with them, and you have to connect with them. Let me connect with you. You have to connect with your ancestors, you guys. I've been enjoying, I joined Ancestry.com again, and I've really been enjoying it this time. It's, yeah, I'm having a good time. I've learned so much. I mean, I found people that I looked for 15 years ago and couldn't find. I can now. I found my nephews and my niece. I haven't seen them since I was 12. That's 55 years ago. Pretty sad. No, yeah, 50. Oh, yeah, I'm 67. So, yeah, I mean, catch up with what you guys are talking about. Oh, talking about Dolly's knee. Bless her heart. You know, I've been we do our card of the day. I do for Dolly and a couple other friends of mine. And when the other day, we got the Emperor card. And it's actually from this deck right here. Dolly gave it to me for Christmas. And the Emperor card should be right on top. No, that's today's card. Today's card is the the Nine of Wands. Anyway, not two cards, one card. There he is. No, that's not him. Here he is. It was the Knight of Swords, huh? That was yesterday. Because it's about connective tissue. It's about healing connective tissues. Each one of these cards has taken the Rider-Waite and oriented it towards health and doing things that's good for us, healthy wise. It's a fun deck. And she and I discovered that she has issues with connective tissues, and I have tissues with structure. My bones, I have osteoporosis. I also have connective tissue issues. Connective tissue issues. Say that 3 times fast. I dare ya. Oh. Yeah, discovering who your ancestors are, finding out how they lived, how they died, I think is really important. And they give us so much wisdom. And it's really fun. When I first started doing this, let me turn off the cards for a sec. When I first started doing this, ugh, geez, 30 years ago, maybe. That was before it was even computerized. We had to go to the Mormon church, my mother and I, and look at microfiche of their records. And they were like the handwritten ones. Oh my goodness. And it was fun because to see what they call when people would, on their death certificates or their death records, what they would have listed as cause of death would be comical sometimes. How what they called stuff. And then the next step was, dial-up computer. But everything I did, I had to do through forums and other people that were doing the same thing I was doing. So it was quite a process. Well, now you go in there and you say, my ancestor, and you give the name, arrived in Maine in la 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 time. Can you tell me what her life would have been like? And it'll give you a write-up of what the daily, when they get up, what that would be daily activity like. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, oh, this is so much fun. I can write. Talk about make it easy to write my book about my great grandfather. Found out I also had another ancestor who was shipwrecked and drowned. My grandpa, my great grandpa, he survived. He ended up in Arizona. That's how I got here. Rose says, I put quinoa, cinnamon, dry chopped dates, and textured vegetable protein in my oatmeal. I bulk it up. Oh gosh, that sounds good. I have other dried fruits that I put in different ways. Oh, that sounds so good, hon. Ooh, yummy. I love it. Let's see what if the big crystal book has almondine garden in it. Let's see if it's there. Look at the index. Because too much in this book. This has been a really good book. I really enjoy it. Directory page. Okay. Almondine. There it is. I always love it when it's there. Page 37. Oh, it's just talking about different crystal attributes of different crystals. It's not almondine garnet per se. It's just mentioned on that page. Okay. So it's under garnet, I'm sure. Lots of different kinds of garnets. And they're not always in this book. That's why they have a volume 2. Garnet. Rose, polished, crystal garnet. Ah! Almondine! Look. There's what it looks like. Oh, you know what? I might should want to turn that camera back on, huh? Don't mind me. Here's what it looks like. Almondine garnet. It's pretty. It's kind of a brownish color. It says here is a strongly regenerative healing stone, bringing strength and stamina. It is supportive in taking time for yourself, bringing deep love, and aids in integrating truth. Whoa. And an affinity with the higher self. It opens the higher mind and initiates clarity and compassion. Almondine opens the pathway between the base and the crown chakras, channeling and grounding spiritual energies into the physical body and anchoring the subtle body into physical incarnation. Almondine helps you to absorb iron in the intestines, and it stimulates the eyes and threatens the liver and the pancreas. Threatens? It treats the liver and the pancreas. Doesn't threaten it, it's good for it. I think I want to get a piece. Sounds to me like it's something that could really help, since it's for strength and stamina, and it helps bring an affinity for deep love and integrating truth. I'll read all that again to you. Not all, the whole thing. It's a strong, regenerative, healing stone, bringing strength and stamina. It is supportive, taking time for yourself, bringing deep love, and aids in integrating truth and an affinity with the higher self. It opens the higher mind and initiates clarity and compassion. It opens the pathway between the base and crown chakras so that channeling and grounding spiritual energies into the body and anchoring the subtle body into the physical incarnation. It helps you to absorb iron in your intestines, and it stimulates the eyes and treats the liver and the pancreas. The color, since it's not so red, it's more brown. That's the iron. Interesting. I think I do need to get I don't know about you guys, but I'm all set about getting a piece of that. You've been drinking warm water first thing, and I learned to put a touch of turmeric in it, and then I drink coffee. You know what? That sounds good to me. That sounds really good, actually. I drink golden milk, which is warm milk with turmeric mixture. It's turmeric and cardamom and black pepper and ginger. It's a bunch of different stuff. It is so yummy. It sounds really weird. And because of the turmeric, it looks weird. It makes your milk kind of a golden yellow. That's why it's called golden milk. But if you want to, you can sweeten it with a little honey. I prefer to use local honey for sinus reasons. You want to help with allergies, best thing for at least nasal allergies, sinus infection prevention stuff. Eat lots of natural honey. Honey from local sources, a beekeeper in your neighborhood or close to your house. It's the best source of honey, and one that's filtered and not cooked. Yeah, golden milk is the bomb. It's so good. You got chia seeds. Where do you get your natural yeast? I've never really thought about it, but isn't sourdough a form of a natural yeast? I don't know. Because there's different kinds of yeast. That's something I would have to Google, my dear. Unless somebody else in the chat might know. Oh, Walmart always has chia seeds. Oh my God. I have 2 pounds. No, it's a pound of chia seeds. And so far I've planted 2 literal handfuls of them. They make a neat plant. Has a little purple seed. Looks like hops on the end. You have bags of powdered milk and you need to start drinking it? I get you. I don't like the taste of powdered milk very much, so I tend to, here's something that'll help, hon. Mix it with regular milk. if you can get the regular milk. Mix it 50-50 or whatever. It'll make your regular milk go farther, and the powdered milk will taste better. Otherwise, I add chocolate or whatever to it. Yeah, nutritional yeast. I use brewer's yeast or baker's yeast, the quick rise. And I use that for all kinds of things. I used to use it actually to make alcohol. Not the brewer's yeast even. I used bread making yeast to make alcohol. It works. You just put it in a jug of apple juice or whatever fruit juice you like, as long as it's a clear fruit juice, not a cloudy one like mango or orange. And leave it alone for 30 days. Don't stir it up. Put it in a cool, kind of dark place. And at the end of those 30 days, what it does is it fizzes and foams as the yeast is eating the sugar. And it gives off the gas. Well, when that foam goes away, that's when you know it's time to harvest. That's when it's time to bottle her up. Give her a taste. Oh my goodness. It'll get you. I don't do that anymore because I don't drink. Oh dear. Oh, good. You went good. Grape juice? Yeah, grape juice will make wine. It'll make a sweet wine. It's good. You remove 2 cups out of and you can just get Welch's grape juice. Okay, or you can get Walmart brand. Just get grape juice, cheap old grape juice. Take 2 cups out of it. Put 1.5 cups of white sugar and 1/8 of a teaspoon of brewer's yeast or baker's yeast, whichever yeast you have or want to use. It's up to you. What you use to make bread with. And sure, shake it all up, put the lid on, of course. Shake it all up until all the sugar dissolves and all the yeast dissolves. Then you take the cap and you loosen it so that it just catches. Because as that gas builds, it's going to need to come out. So it just kind of acts like a lever that lets the gas out, but it won't spew out in a mess in grape juice. And in 30 days, oh my goodness. I don't use those. I just make the lid loose. And I ignore it for 30 days. I don't do anything to tend to it or anything. Don't measure it. I don't. Somebody said in one of my live streams once when I was talking about my wine, somebody said to me, "Oh, that sounds like prison wine." And I think it is. Hey, I saw this guy named Pawpaw on YouTube, and that's where I learned how to do it. You want to learn how to do anything, go to YouTube University, right? Thanks to Dolly, I found out that since my refrigerator was delivered upside down, I needed to wait at least 24 hours before I plugged it in so that all the fluids and stuff can get back where they belong. I would have just turned it right side up and plugged it in, is what I was going to do, but I was too tired, so I had to take a break for a minute. And she was like, "Oh, did you know?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't. Thank you." So I'm trying to pick. Okay, got 3 spoons. What we got today? Ooh. Nature, trust, and friends. That's us. Is it nature? These light colored ones make it hard to see. Nature, trust, and friends. Let's see, what deck are we going to use to go with this? Nature. Oh, we'll just use take what you need. The internet saved you this week? What happened, Callie? We share our best pictures. Yeah. Like baby squirrels, huh? This morning we were talking baby squirrels. Yeah. My dad used to make home brew, homemade beer, but yeah, you do have to go through all the keeping it sterile and all that. And that's a little different because you have to cook it. It's a little different story. This stuff, you don't do anything. Just add sugar and yeast and shove it in a cool, dark place and forget about it for 30 days. Pretty easy stuff. It's really good. It's good in apple. I've done it with cranberry and I've done it with grape. I've done it with white grape and purple grape. I haven't tried it with any, so I haven't tried pineapple. It's got to be one of the clear juice. Oh, one of the filtered ones. Suppose you could filter it, although I don't know. Doesn't make any difference if you filter orange juice. I tried it with orange juice. Don't do that. Oh, it's nasty. It smells really bad. Your immune infusion arrived slushy. It took up. Oh, you looked up on the internet to see if it was safe to use. Yeah. They sent you a new one? Good. Oh, Rose, sweetheart, I'd love that. I don't have facilities for people, though. You guys know Juno, right? She needed somewhere to stay before she moved. And I would have loved to have her stay here. I don't have anywhere to put anybody. Okay. So for nature, what do we get? Allow yourself to enjoy what you have worked hard to earn. Maybe put your plans aside today and spend some time in nature. Spend some time with you. Yeah, what did we do before the internet? We relied on good, kind people who had been there and told us things. I remember. Yeah, see these, Kelly, these are raised beds. On one of them is 12 feet by 4 feet. One of them is 3 feet by 4 feet. One of them is 4 by 4 feet. And they're all 1 foot tall. I had 3 yards of soil delivered a week ago, Friday, and I got 1 bucket loaded in before I gave up. It was 101 here on Friday. And also, I got distracted because I had to switch refrigerators. Oh, I'm being very nice about that. My refrigerator was 22 years old. It was time. It was tired. You know what's interesting though? The bottom part of it, the refrigerator part, is not keeping things cool anymore. Top's keeping stuff frozen. Still frozen hard as a rock and it's running. I don't know how. Funny. You have to run and put your bra on 1 foot. Okay. Your mom just pulled up. Oh, and your brothers are with her. Okay, babe. I'll see you later. I'll talk to you later, sweetheart. Give them all a big kiss and hug and tell them hi. And the rest of us will continue on. For the next one, we have trust. And it says, open your heart to the changes coming into your life. Wow. That's an appropriate card for trust. Trust the changes coming into your life. Open your heart up to them. Oh, I love that. Let's see. For friends. That's a neat card. I love this. Be your own muse. Yeah, become your own muse. Be your own inspiration. Friends come and go. They're wonderful. They're inspiration. They come into your life to help you during that period of your life. And then when they're no longer needed there, they move on. And it's okay that people move through our lives. We miss them when they're gone. And sometimes it's good to reach out to them and say, hey, remember when? And sometimes it's not so good. Sometimes you need to just let some of those friends go. I'm going to pull another stone. I kind of feel like I need to on the friends one. And look what I get. Gratitude. And the card we're going to use says, release your worries. It will all work out for you. Want to add one thing to it. When you release your worries, be grateful that they were brought to your attention, but don't let them run your life. Embrace a sense of belonging because you are loved. Wow. Oh my goodness. So, get out in nature and enjoy yourself. And if that means just going and hanging out in your yard and maybe planting a new flower, it's springtime. It's the season to plant, right? Go enjoy nature. Get ready for the harvest, because even if your harvest isn't ready right now, the hard work that you're putting into it will help you grow. It will help you heal. And it's perfect to help you ground yourself and not be so worried, to help you release the worry. For me, knowing that I have the ability to grow my own food and I have the knowledge to be able to do that is everything to me. Thank you, Kelly. We're sending you too. Oh, yes. So, also, when you're out there and you're working in your yard, or even if you're just sitting in the yard, if you're just sitting in your yard, take your shoes off. Put them in the dirt. Enjoy, notice how the dirt feels between your toes. And trust that the changes that are on the way, that are here, they're not on the way, they are happening so fast we're not even absorbing them all. We can't. It's impossible. They're coming into our life. And they're gonna blow in the window like leaves from a falling tree. So you may not feel it, and you may not know the change is happening to you. Earlier, I was doing this, and the lizard's back in the window. Did you guys see my short yesterday? I was doing this with my hands earlier, and what I was doing was polishing my energy ball. Have you guys ever done that? It feels so cool. It is so cool. Hold your hands out so you feel the energy coming up out of your hands, and then form that energy into a ball. And you will feel the ball. I love it. I love it. It feels so good. And if you do that while your feet are grounded in the ground, you're connecting the cosmos with the earth. You become conduit. It is wonderful. It feels so good. Oh, thank you. You like that short. Silly cat. Yeah. Ah, yeah. Later on, he tried to dig through the screen to get the same lizard. So I'm interested that that silly thing's back. So trust it changes. And if you're having a hard time with the changes and trusting that what you're deciding is right, talk it over with your friends. Talk it over with somebody who, man, I don't know, a professional. Talk it over with people who are like minded. They may be able to help you with a different perspective on things. And so talk to your friends, be with your friends. They can help you to see your aura and your colors to become your own muse and your own inspiration. Because you're the only one who can fix your life. They can give you suggestions, maybe what they would do if it was them, but that's looking through their eyes and their perspective, which never is the same as yours. So all they are suggestions. The decision is you. So, but you can rely on those friends. And like I say, they might have a point of view that you didn't even dream of before. And come at this, whatever we're going through, by just living in gratitude. You may not have your dreams yet. Be so thankful for what you do have. The more we are thankful for what we have, the more we live in gratitude for every little thing, the simple little basic things. When we live in deep, deep gratitude for that, guess what we get? We get more to be grateful for. That's how it works. We're magnets. We attract, like attracts like. You want positive energy, you push it out. You send it. You send it. How do you send out positive energy? Energy. Yes. We focus on love. It's just that simple. We focus on love. Remember the gratitude card says release your worries. It's all going to work out for you. You're still here, aren't you? If it didn't work out, what is the ultimate not working out? To me, it's being unalive. If it's working out for me, I'm alive and I'm enjoying it. If it's not working out for me, I'm unalive and I'm not even here. Oh, see, Rose, awesome. Your landlord said he'd buy your Airstream back because his wife wants to redo it. My dad did the little tiny Airstream, and that was our camp trailer. Oh, I love that trailer. And he took everything out of it. It was just the aluminum, that metal shiny. That's all it was. He redid the whole inside. And I love that trailer. I actually wish I had that trailer right now. I'd live in it if I had it. Well, maybe not. It was pretty small. Maybe 13 or 14 feet. That's all. That's kind of short. But yeah, that was my dad's hobby. He fixed Volkswagens, all of them, including Carmen Gias. Yeah, used to fix up Carmen Gias. Boy, I wish he was around to do that now. Those things are worth a lot of money. But he used to fix up Volkswagen Bugs and Carmen Gias, Scamp and Casita fiberglass trailers. Those are both still sold. And I could live in one of those. The one they used to use all the time to go camping in was a fifth wheel size one. And it went in the back of his Ford Ranger pickup, F-150, not even an F-150. And that pulled that fifth wheel. because it's fiberglass. Yours is a 1978? Ah, 'cause too old to go in any RV park. Probably because of the wiring, I'll bet. Well, I'm glad you got that part worked out. 27 foot long. That's the big, beautiful one. I love Airstreams. And they're a dream to pull behind your car. You can't hardly feel them back there, including that 27-foot one. Yeah, the way they're designed, because they're so streamlined. They're great. And they're very luxurious on the new ones. Oh my. I watch that kind of stuff a lot. Oh, I saw yesterday for van life. They got these new things that just the whole inside just instead of having to build it yourself, it rolls in so that you can use it for your camper van or whatever. And then if you want to use your van for a cargo van, it rolls back out again and you put it in storage. I was like, whoa, that's genius. Even had an electric bed that, came down over where the seating area was. And I was like, okay. It was only $20,000 additional on top of the price of the Sprinter van, which is about 100,000. Yeah, pocket change. Give me a dozen. So, anyhow, you guys, we're getting to that point. My goodness, I can't believe how these airstreams, live streams go so fast. How about we do a self-care card? Take care of our bodies. So, you know what my plan is this week? I got dirt to haul. It cooled off. It's supposed to be really nice this week. So, I will be out hanging out in the dirt. So, you will get a video this week. I did record the dump truck delivering the dirt. So, that was fun. Thank you guys for understanding last week. I just needed a break. It was just all when my refrigerator went out on top of everything, I went, okay, I need to just kind of pull the covers over my head today. You know that feeling? So I was like, no, I'm not doing a live stream this week. I got too much on my plate. But then I miss you guys so much. You ground me. I love you very much. You ground me. Yeah, $50,000. Are you sure it's only 50,000? I'll bet you it's more than that because just an empty Sprinter van is over 100,000. Yeah. And now, who knows? I just don't count on anything till I have to get it. And then I look at the price, and then if I can afford it, I get it. Like I was looking at eggs the other day. Okay, yeah, they're a ridiculous price. I have powdered eggs. I don't eat eggs very often. So I just need them for baking. And I know that if you don't want to use eggs, if you're vegan, I'm going, well, what do vegan people use for eggs? They still have cakes and cookies and stuff. What do they use when they bake? I found out they use applesauce. Quarter of a cup of applesauce is equal to one medium egg. The acid in the applesauce reacts with the leavening, whatever baking soda, baking powder, whatever leavening you're using, it will have a reaction with it and it will make it puff up. What you're using the egg for is the gluten. So, yeah. Oh, and it's interesting. Now I got two fridges. The one that I got was just a little refrigerator size one, but I do plan on doing a box truck. I want to get an old a used, I don't know, Ryder truck or U-Haul and make it into a camper. And this little refrigerator is perfect for it. It comes up here to me. The top of it's right here. It has a second door freezer that with a shelf in it. It's a 7.5 cubic foot refrigerator. That's all I need. It's just me here. Just me and my little kitty cat. And his food isn't he eats Fancy Feast. They're little cans. They don't take up much room. And if it goes in the refrigerator, he don't like it. He has to get out and get room temperature. I created a monster. But he's my monster. Sleeping under the bed. Okay. Yeah, this is a great one. I love this. For self-care this week, practice using your positive affirmations every morning when you get up and every night when you go to bed. Look, she's even got her ball of energy in her hand. They will ground you. And here's a challenge for you. Write them. You can find ones on the internet all over the place. I want to see what kind of affirmations you will write about yourself, because it's all about your power and taking your power back. Oh, thanks. I will do that. I will contact the company because little stinky boy, he loves that Fancy Feast. The other thing, oh, he eats so many different kinds of food though. His favorite treat is those churu tubes. It's paste in a tube. Oh my goodness. I mean, he paces until I give it to him. I'll show you guys one of these days what it's like. I can't now because he's under the bed. I'm sitting on him. He's laying right underneath me under the bed. Anyway, back to positive affirmations. She's even got them in tattoos on her body. Oops. It's hard to focus here. Let's focus this in a little bit better. See if we can see her tattoos. Anyway, up here it says, I love myself. I love it. Worthy, grateful, healthy, happy. I am brave, beautiful. Just sit down and say, I am beautiful. I am strong. I am healthy. I am courageous. And the more you get into that, and you do that in the morning, and then you do that as you're laying down to go to bed, and I promise it changes your perspective. I do it. I practice that. That's a good card. Spirit already gave us a card from the Louise Hay forgiveness deck. Because we're at the end of the show. Can you believe it? It's already been this late. It went quick. But here's your message from Spirit today, you guys. Today, I listened to my feelings, and I'm gentle with myself. I know that all of my feelings are my friends. Remember what we got here for friends? Consult them so they can be your muse. Consult your feelings so that you can be your own muse today. Other side say, I forgive everyone in my past for all perceived wrongs. I release them with love. These cards, this is just a simple little, I think this deck costs $6.95. There's not a lot of cards in there, but they're beautiful. I cannot change another person. I let others be who they are, and I simply love who I am. I get the help I need when I need it from various sources. My support system is strong and healthy. I mean, they're beautiful. As I forgive myself, it becomes easier to forgive others. Let me find, there's one in here about taking your power back. My tummy's growling. I hope you guys can't hear that. There it is. This side it says, I'm not responsible for other people. We are all under the law of our own consciousness. And then the other side, it's no fun being a victim. I refuse to be helpless anymore. I claim my power. There's your political card of the day. I love you so much, you guys. Claim your power. Don't. And if you're claiming your power at a demonstration, please be safe. Please be safe. They're looking for reasons. I love you guys. I support you. I support you in your life. Your cat loves churros too. Yeah, I love it. Kuru loves churro. So Kuru has a tube. We call them Kuru tubes in this house. You guys, I love you so much. Together we got it. We got this covered. We know what to do. We look for things to boost our energy. We've got a good support system amongst each other. And don't forget the Discord. I have been kind of remiss in it the last couple of weeks, but yeah, flippers up, elbows up, you guys. Yeah, we got this. This Rosie the Riveter, ladies, there's more of us than there is all the rest of them. We've got this. I think you guys rock. Because we got this all together, we're going to thrive. Because that's how you thrive. Divided we fall. So it's simple. That's written all over the place. It's in the book. It's Simon and Garfunkel. It's everywhere. So don't forget, I don't know if Sonia's going to be live on Friday, and I haven't really talked to Dolly about it. I do know after today, I kind of doubt that she will be live tomorrow, but we'll find out, won't we? You guys have a great day, and hey, hang in there. Let me get this out of here. I need to turn off the cards. We don't need those anymore. I thank you guys so much for being here. Hang in there. Let me send you out and stuff.